Hey, everybody, welcome back, or welcome if it's your first time, which will probably be for most. This is a very, very small channel, my second channel at this point. And on this channel, I watch things that are not music related. My main channel is the Eagle Fan. I react to music on there and having a great time over there. I guess actually my second channel, or my other main channel, would be Soarin' and Scratchin' with me and a friend, where I introduce him to music, and sometimes he introduces me to some. This is EagleFan Watches. And on here, so far, I have reacted to some sporting events and some comedy, and tried doing a few different things. But this one, I'm returning to sports. The Eagles played the Patriots. See, yesterday or the day before. I know it was recently. I have not seen it. I don't know. I have not watched one bit of preseason. So I wanted to check it out, see how it is, see what their videos are like. I know the NFL videos are usually better than some of the other ones that I've watched using the league's actual highlight reels. So I'm hoping this is as good as the other ones have been. Let's check it out. Let me just bring it up here and check it out. I'll pause here and there to discuss. I'm very curious to see what the Eagles are going to look like this season. And I never put much into preseason stuff, other than once in a while seeing some of the newer players and seeing what they might look like. So let's go Birds.
You can see the ball left his hand, get a little nervous. Back again, a little
Okay,
straight to the right side.
First quarter.
Oh, that's nicely done right there.
Well, that wasn't a good start.
It's our guy Lamb said he's
But I don't know.
The last 2 years in preseason, some guy always pops.
He did, and then getting a start tonight different than last week when Jan Miller was in there.
I don't know if there's even really many starters playing.
So what do? You out there on the outside, but because Atkins slams down on him, there's nowhere to throw this
okay.
football.
The Eagles have the ball now.
Nice cut. You got to stop the run.
Nice. Sorry, I'm just trying to see who's who here.
And so you said this as Philadelphia was coming on. You said these offensive, he's setting the edge. Somebody else has to win on
who are these announcers?
To get there and squeeze that gap.
It's too much right there. 5 yards on first down. Season because of his age and his veteran stance. But now some
okay, so they didn't do much.
Step up and learn both.
Yeah, absolutely.
Went down.
Quick throw by DeVito out to the right. Looks like it's going to be.
Oh, that was a horrible spot. Sorry. Based on where that referee came in at. Are the announcers even there? Are they just showing us raw game footage or something?
Somebody blew the call here in the middle. It's a missed line call, tag.
Who did what?
Over the right guard, just a run through. No chance for DeVito to even hand the ball off.
Well, he said one name.
54 right here coming down on the blitz.
Trotter.
Come on, all right. For my quarterbacks, we got Zoe, we got Brian Hoyer with us.
Go runner, especially as fast as Kyle.
Who are these announcers?
Look,
these announcers
are
horrible.
If I can't slow down, let Keely.
I don't know who's doing what, especially because it's preseason. I would like to know the names.
Nice little return.
Those two guys in the middle, they're going to be able to get pressure. The question for this
Who are these announcers?
Which on the
Nothing
outside
suck.
is applying pressure and getting to the quarterback right there.
Nice.
Nice job on the
okay.
Getting the ball out.
I want to see that again.
Those two guys in the middle, they're going to be able to get pressure. The question for this New England team is which on the outside, if Dave Akers is applying pressure
That was nice. Counter motion. I like that. Kevin Patullo, screw you.
Yeah, that's a tough one right there because you crash down inside, then all of a sudden dog gets
Look what
outside,
happens when you do
flips it
different things with your offense.
crossing underneath, and it's a
Instead of just
45
go up, line up,
He's one of those guys
and
that's in a battle for
we'll
one of
either
those reserve
run a
spots.
inside
They
zone
mess up a little bit.
or a
AJ
couple
Green
of
saw last week
curl
make a couple of
patterns.
plays when he had an opportunity to start.
Little give underneath. Good pressure, good penetration there.
Okay, this is going to be harder to watch.
Really,
It looks
as
like
we look at this replay here,
I can't even see who's
it seems to
who's
me
doing
like it's
what,
really gonna be
and
first
the
of all.
announcers are useless.
You're in this situation. Looks like they're going to play straight. No
It's like the announcers don't even want to be there. I hope they donated their paychecks for
Now, if you're
this.
scheming things during a regular season,
Nice. Who was that?
Down the middle. Right down the middle.
right down the pipe,
And who?
big boy track right there. Those logos.
Eagles are running behind 346 pounds, 326 pounds. All of these 300-plus pounders just moving people. It hasn't
Sorry,
been well so
I'm
far
seeing it
off.
on a little
What are some of the things that you try
postage
to get
stamp
by and roll away
window
ball
up
in
there.
that?
Yeah, I mean, look, this really gets a go right here. Big run. He gets going down the field using the athleticism, but it's just been hard. They haven't been able to win the line of scrimmage, so you can't get the run game going. So you get a few quick passes, but hey, I tell you what, an explosive run by your quarterback will always
I'm sorry.
get you going.
These announcers
You could never run
are
that fast.
The
trash.
longest one I had was 27 yards, Dev.
Takes
out in
off. Well,
London.
he's 36.
It's like there's a football game interrupting their conversation.
First attempt today.
Good response.
Patriots 3, Eagles 7. Good snap, good hold, and a better kick. Get to the quarterback. 11 sacks last year at Illinois. Bill Dart again. 2 ashes in 2 games. Who stands out defensively?
Is that Dalton in at quarterback?
Leadership grew a ton.
Wouldn't
last year, but
know
there was still so
if
much
the
more
announcers
to
would
go.
actually
With him being
say
able
some
to talk
names.
directly to guys as the Eagles are coming with pressure on third down.
Shot.
DeVito does a great job stepping up and hitting Efton Chisholm over the middle.
And that's what we talked
That
about
was
with DeVito last week, just playing within the system and
Okay,
not
so
trying to
that's
get out of the pocket.
DeVito
We saw
playing.
the long run earlier, but now he steps up into the pocket.
Danny's
gets the
long-lost
inside in
kid.
cut to Chisholm for a huge first down conversion. But yeah, Drake now in his 3rd year, his 2nd year in this season. It's going to be all.
That was
it's about not just
the
running
Giants
lines, it's
version
about
of Jeremy
having
Lin
the
for a while.
field.
Oh,
Man,
That's ragdolled.
okay.
DeVito gets ragdolled.
By who?
here. It's a big man.
Okay, who is it? I'm
He
sorry.
said he'll search
I
a route and
can't.
just watch different players over
I'll
the
just
years run that same route and make it his
watch
own.
the uniforms, I guess.
Nice ball.
What a throw and catch.
That was a nice pass.
DeVito with a
someone.
strike. He had him earlier on the post where he was beating a guy by 4 yards. This one, 69 yards.
Pure
By-
speed on the outside, Kyle Williams there. And that's the release that he has shown us. He can get around a guy fast. And I think, Dev, you made a great point. This ball was thrown on the money.
Okay,
He didn't
finally
have to
heard
slow
his
down
name
and
then.
catch it. Over the right shoulder, it is perfect. Nowhere that a DB can do anything about that. But just an excellent job by Kyle Williams.
I
As
didn't
you look
see
at
who the
DeVito, looked them off. DeVito
defensive
looked
back
left
was
first,
over
with the
there,
safety
but
to
since
move
I
to
haven't
the
paid
left,
attention
and
in
he throws a
preseason, I
dime
probably
ball,
have
we
no
call
idea
it
who
just
it
a
is.
go route
Probably a
down the
backup.
right sideline. Just good mechanics. That's a good fundamental play. You put that play in probably the first day of training camp.
You guys like this song? That's one of my playlists for pregame.
I can't say I know
Motley
that.
Crue.
Showing us a kickoff.
Motley Crue.
I'm either going to worry of a fumble or it could potentially be a nice return.
Yeah.
A decent
Yeah,
return.
can you name a Motley Crue song?
By-
Girls I know is by Jay-Z.
I can't
Jacobs
see the
gets
name.
landed on.
I think it's
Are you
what they're
serious?
calling it.
It's a bad call. Thank you.
You know what's a bad
Let's take the ball
call
out of football, right?
is anything these announcers are doing.
Nice cut.
Oh, nice. Nice.
They love
Eagles
it.
sideline, they like that a lot.
But that's preseason. They get all
I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
While the understudies are making a big plays, that's a 14
It would be nice if the
pickup
announcers told us
after a
names.
16-yard pickup with 15 yards tacked on for a
Steele?
personal
Does that
foul.
say
A
Steele?
nice screen call right there.
Okay,
Carson
I'm not
Steele
familiar with
going
him.
up and over.
And I've seen 34 a couple times
Right
in here.
Little slip screen. He's it.
Open field tackler.
Is that Covey?
It's like taking candy from a baby
Maybe.
right there.
Yeah.
Perfect call into the perfect coverage. 14-yard touchdown for Philadelphia to take the lead here before you
Who
go
to
into
who?
the half.
Yeah, you just get the ball outside. It's like an outside run.
Okay,
The
so
receiver's doing a good job blocking.
that's
And then
Tanner
one
at
guy
quarterback.
gets a shot at this play,
Yeah, I think
and
that
you
was.
miss the
I think
tackle. You
that's-
can't have that. When you're trying to be
I
a
don't
good
know.
defense, how you tackle in the open field.
If the
Ronnie
announcers
Wilson
would actually
misses
do
that
their job.
tackle, and Britton Covey makes him play. Look at that
Covey.
beautiful face. 2-minute route that you're going to have during the regular season, but you've
So
practiced this. You want to see guys
basically mispronouncing names, not even pronouncing names. They don't care. These announcers are horrible.
Williams with a tight split.
What just happened there, announcers? Come on. I'm sorry. Nice. 95 again.
Phillies call timeout.
Sacked by. Not going to tell us.
Timeout number 1, Philadelphia. 30
So let's take a
seconds
look at your
timeout.
pressure
Maybe I
right
can
here.
see a name
Defensive
here.
tackle. It's going to get some good push here on the right side. 2nd and 7. There it is.
So
There's a sack, and Jay had played
all
it
the
just
announcers said on that
Patriots
play
on
is,
outside leverage. Eagles
there it
tried
is.
to run out routes to get outside. No one home, and look, you see
What they
it
do?
right
Just
here.
grab a couple
game
of
up top.
YouTubers and
You don't
say,
have to win
here,
right away.
we'll
They win
use
late.
you guys
And
as our
Jay sent
announcers.
me a lot of tips on building a routine to help me
This
play
is
13
horrible.
years. Pass ball
Absolutely
pressure,
horrible.
Read.
Nice. Is that Steele again?
They call that the hot route. Usually when you see two coming from the strong
Curious to see
side,
more
the
about
back
that
yells,
guy.
Me, and he gets him on that go route. Little wheel route up the side. 28 yards. Yep, pressure comes. That's
4th down opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
there it is.
What a big play.
Ah.
That's a good recovery there. He had him.
And that is not a turnover in the book of turnover, but when you give
Aaron Morton, your quarterback. High productive guy. Threw for a ton of yards in college.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, look that big.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Quick game, you can't hold it. We would
Now
always
we're
say you
second
gotta
half.
get
I'm
some
not
quick
going to
game.
know
We have double
most of these
slants there.
people.
You got to get rid of it. or
Especially
get into the
since
back
these
quickly.
idiotic
Absolutely
announcers are not
collapsed
going
on
to tell
that
us any
right side.
names.
Right tackle gets beat. And it's
You're talking about a different style. You're saying like the same thing with Stevenson and Henderson. Different style of runners. How do I run when I'm in and Gilliam's in front of me versus the next guy? As Tanner McKee's arm is hit right there, the pressure
Oh, wow.
being put on and getting after the quarterback a little bit, making it tough on him. Leonard Taylor the third.
we're talking about Taylor the third earlier in the first. Nope. Oh, second effort. Second effort. That's a great effort right there. Stoned 2 yards deep. Second effort. Coach likes it.
That was good second effort by whomever that was.
Oh, nice cut. That's jam, right?
Yeah. Right back on the ball, and let's go run it in.
Fourth quarter now.
Oh, look at that effort, Larry.
With his effort on that 4th down, kept his drive alive.
Yes. On the goal line, you go score the touchdown. And it doesn't, just another good job. The offensive.
Okay, I'm sorry. I know I've been complaining a lot, but this is probably one of the worst highlight videos I've seen. You're talking about a preseason game where people aren't going to know a lot of the names, and these announcers are trash. It's like they don't even want to be here. At least tell us who's getting the ball. Tell us who made the tackle. Tell us who made the sack. Tell us who made a good play. Announce the play. I'm sorry, but that one play where there it is was the only thing they said during the play. was pathetic. I'm sorry. I'm just not enjoying this one at all. Let's keep going. And I think the Eagles are winning right now. I don't even know.
Line, creating a hole, and I remember.
Oh, no, they're not. Okay.
All right, little bounce play on the left side. Steve doing a lot of stuff. We had some fun down here in the preseason this year.
And so I think that's a great point because Will Campbell, for the majority of the year last
year,
no
now
New
England has the ball.
He was doing his job. He
I can
down with an injury.
see that the...
Good job by Michael Hastings getting to the sideline, but he loses the ball. That's a fumble.
Nice.
How did he lose it? Set it towards the sideline.
Oh my gosh.
It gets punched out and it just stops. Good punch.
He didn't just drop it. It got punched out. He even saw it in the replay. Just dropped it.
Wow. They've done such a good job in this second half. And they're pressure again by the Patriots. Wow.
Oh, nice!
Man to man, and they let a guy pass. That's the
nice. I want to see more from this kid.
Vacated flat, vacated area.
I don't know a thing of that.
Perfectly tonight. Distributed the ball in space where it's just such a mismatch.
Looks like he's done. That's the second time I think I've seen him jumping over somebody.
Fourth and game. Quick pass to the outside. Some pressure coming. There you go.
Good, accurate throw to the route.
Okay, so a minute left. First down. 21-17.
Bolton, what a throw!
Look at the sideline erupt. Patriots players.
Okay.
Veterans.
Looks like they lost this one.
38-yard strike with 57 ticks left on the clock. Exactly.
Morton drops back. He reads the coverage. The corner thinks he has safety help over the top. Morton sees there's no safety. Throws it in there. Isaiah Bolden from the Eagles looks back like, where my safety at?
He finally...
Palms up. Bolden's looking around like there's supposed to be somebody else.
Finally said the name of somebody on the Eagles.
The quarterback left. He said, hey, if I was out there, I'd be throwing to that guy too.
There we go. Drake, a nice little smile.
Oh, let's see. 42 seconds left.
Got it.
And it's over.
We just talked about it. Those defensive linemen want to get after the passer, and that's exactly what they do.
Who was in it quarterback there?
You can see Tavius Hutchinson on the edge. And that is teamwork right there. Gainer on the other side. He gets pressure inside, so then you try to escape outside, and Hutchins runs the edge, and you run around, and you end up getting a sack because Peyton sees it, and he tries to get away. Strip sack, game over.
10?
Obviously, two contenders.
Coy Detmer's old number.
At the end of the year with a shot to get into playoffs and ultimately make it back to the Super Bowl for both teams.
Okay, so they lost. But it is just preseason. That part doesn't matter. I do apologize. I know I was complaining a bunch during this, but let's be serious. Those announcers were trash. And that's a shame because it's a preseason game, so I wanted to kind of watch and see and get an idea for some of the players. I'll have to watch their full third preseason game, whenever that is, if I remember. But come on. At least. Tell us who's getting the ball. Tell us who's at quarterback. Tell us who made the tackle. Tell us who made the play. Don't act like the game is secondary to whatever conversation you're having. And NFL Network. You actually went to put this together and thought, oh yeah, people are going to like this. I guarantee that whoever was trying to create this video was like, oh, I don't even know what to put. That's why you noticed that there was a few plays where they just showed like one play from one team having the ball. Hey, it's preseason, so I know there's going to be a lot of weird stuff going on. But B, those announcers are just trash. Utter trash. So that's my thoughts on this. Come on, NFL, put some real announcers out there for some of these games. But looks like they're not off to a good start in the preseason because I think they lost their first one. And I never really pay attention to their record, to the games. I generally will only watch a little bit if there's something that I want to watch, but there really hasn't been anything. I know I'm interested to see the new offense. I saw a little bit of that here with some things that I'm like, oh, would have been maybe nice to see some stuff like that in the past. Instead of let's put all of our players like statues. We're not going to shift. We're not going to do any weird motion. We're not going to try to deceive the defense. And when Patullo would try to fool the defense, it would be with whatever play he may have tried to fool the defense with before, so they were ready for it. It's rather sad. Knowing what this team could have done last year if they actually had people calling NFL quality plays. And I'm curious to see what it looks like this year. I'm not going to anoint this new guy yet, but I like seeing that I can already see there's a little bit of a difference there. And I'm curious to see what it looks like in the regular season. So let me know what you thought. Should I do more of the NFL summaries? Maybe do some during the season. I generally watch the Eagles games, though, so I don't think I can do summary reactions to theirs. But I might maybe do a couple other teams I'll do some summary reactions to. Maybe the Cowboys, so I can have fun cheering against them during those reactions. Maybe the Seahawks. They've always kind of been my second team. Not quite as much as it used to be way back when I first adopted them as my second team back in the 80s. My brother, I say it that way because I don't really consider him that anymore. And he earned that lifetime ban, let's just say that. Was a Raiders fan back then. Now he's like 11 years older than me, so I didn't see him a whole lot when I was younger. But I just remember him being a Raiders fan. And I remember watching Dave, Craig, and the Seahawks playing them one time. And just being like, I like that team. So I started paying attention to them back then. That was like the Steve Largent, Kenny Easley days. And so they've always been my secondary team. Not a passion, but I will cheer for them. And it was especially easier when they were in different conferences. Because there was no point where Eagles and Seahawks could knock one or the other out of the playoffs to take that spot. So the only time they would have ever been meeting in any kind of an elimination type game would have been if they met in the Super Bowl, which I would still have then backed the Eagles. I was born into the Eagles, but I chose the Seahawks as a secondary team. So I bleed green. But there's a little bit of that Seahawk blue in there. But I'm definitely an Eagles fan. When they play each other, I'm always cheering for the Eagles, unless, because there have been some in the past years where the Eagles were already out of it and the Seahawks still had a chance. So then I'm going to cheer for the Eagles, but be fine if the Seahawks won. But anyway, enough about that. Let me know your thoughts. What do you think about this? did you think those announcers were also utter garbage? Because I definitely did. Well, I am going to go feed my dogs and run them outside and then do some editing. So I will talk to you later. I will talk to you later. I don't really talk to you later. I will see you later. Or you will see me later, I guess. Until next time, everybody. Take care. And remember, I'm watching. That sounds a little stalkerish. Sorry. Take care. Bye.